Alrighty guys, real quick, I am doing some troubleshooting, guys. I have this, oh man, look at all these warning lights. I have this this not lighting up, and of course the windows don't work on either side, so I have a major electrical problem. Now, I don't know how many of y'all familiar with, this is a Jeep, by the way, 2021 Caravan, no, 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee maybe. Yeah, anyway, I gotta figure out why none of this stuff worked. Now, before we get started, guys, y'all know one of the main things you gotta do, okay? You need to scan this thing. Now, I say this all the time. If your scan tool can't read certain modules, you're gonna have a hard time figuring out this stuff. I ain't talking about no damn code reader, all right? Now, I have my topology pulled up. I don't know if some of y'all familiar with this. What we're looking at here is the topology, of course. Now, as you can see, bus network. All right, looking at this, guys, my CAN-C bus seems to be up and running. I got codes in the PCM, but this is what's bothering me. Okay, the LIN bus, this bus network on this side is offline, guys. When that happened, you have some diagnosing to do. We got to find out, potentially one of these modules could be pulling everybody else down. All right, now traditionally, you are to go to your data link connector. I got a breakout box. I'm going to do some volt reading on the CAN network system. Okay, I should have between 2.4, 2.6 on either one, each one. All right, if not, there's a problem. But that's goes without saying. I can see there's a problem. So I hope y'all don't. Let me put this out there. This is not a tutorial video. I'm just speaking about what I'm doing, okay? If this was a tutorial video, I would explain everything that I'm about to do. I'm not set up that way, guys. I don't have the patience to do tutorial videos. I apologize. So, most of these videos are people that are already familiar with the product. They just want to see from a different standpoint. All right, enough talking. We got to figure out why the hell I got, why the LIN bus is down. Now, Windows. If your windows don't work, your radio don't work. Okay, let's start with the windows. Windows switches and window power sources. Remember, guys, this is the Grand Cherokee. There's a door module on each one of these doors. All right, so we can do some process of elimination, try to figure out what controls, what has a relationship with all the door modules. Okay, now. Let's take a look back this. DDM stands for driver door module. Okay. PDM stands for passenger side door module. All right. So what I want to do, because the driver side is so accessible, first of all, let's do it this way. I'm all over the place. Let's gain access to star connectors. All right. We're going to gain access to star connector. Traditionally, I'm skipping a whole big old step, but I'm going to start pulling some of those connectors that's plugged into the star connectors represent a module. I'm going to start pulling ICS. Oh, that one's going to be hard. So, well, I don't know. I'm just going to start pulling connectors. I don't know because they color coded. I don't know what goes where. So I'm just going to start pulling them and see if my network come back alive. Can't see already alive, or I wouldn't be running. If CAN-C go down, you done. All right, you can still drive. You can live with all of this. I mean, what's so important about Windows and radio, right? So let's do this. I'm talking way too much. Let's go out here and I got to gain access to the star connector. So I think you got some in the glove box. You also got some right here. I'm gonna gain access to. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna gain access to the one under here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. All right, let's get it, man. Yeah, they're right here. We're gonna gain access to these star connectors. Hey, look at that. Got one right. Oh, that's another one in there. Let's focus on this one. Where's my? Well, everything red now because the key is off. So let's turn the key on. Thing about the key being on, I think because there's no flow, there you go, back up. The AC blower would blow, and I don't want it to run the battery down. So here's what I'm gonna do. so y'all can get a first-hand view of this. I'm gonna start pulling these. Damn it! If all these red go yellow will indicate a code in them. That's a problem with the one I pull. Now my task gonna be finding out which one I pull, because again, I don't know which one. All of these represent a module. I don't know which one. And guys, the one with the 3 prongs, don't pull that one. Okay, and they in no specific order, so I'm just gonna start yanking them and then look at my topology. Let me go get a pick, because I need a pick to pry down in there and get those out of there. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, so here's my plan. Here's the thinking. Like I say earlier, I got my topology here. I'm hoping one of these modules is pulling down the remaining modules on the bus network, LIN bus. All right, the door, we're gonna focus in, we're gonna zone in on the driver's door. This window is not working, and it's controlled by a module that I don't know, could be pulling everything else down. I could go on and on checking all of these. So I've gained access to the start connector. So what I'm about to do is start pulling these and see if they come up. All right, y'all ready? Man, let's get it. Any change? Any change? Nope, no change whatsoever. Let's see. No order, guys. I'm just going down the line. Any change? Any change? Nope. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Something went orange. Oh! Damn. I don't have HVAC. You know what that means, guys? Okay. I got 2 unplugged. Look. Yes, I'm on to something. So my bus network, my LIN bus is back. So I got 2 unplugged. Guess what those 2 go to? The HVAC and the driver's door module. So now I need to isolate which one go where. So I'm gonna plug in the very first one that I unplugged. Yes. Any change? Any change? Yes! The one I just plugged in go to HVAC, guys. Know what that means? This one go to DDM, driver's door module. Over here, baby. Guys. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to plug that back in and see what happens. Let's get it. Oh! Y'all see it? Y'all know why I'm growling? I just plugged the driver's door module back in and my bus network died. Hold on, I ain't believing what I'm seeing. So let me unplug it and make sure I'm not over here hallucinating. All right, hold tight. I be damned. I just be good and got. Ooh, JT, shut your mouth. This is the only one I got. This represents the driver door module. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to isolate these even more. I'm going to take this door panel off. We're going to gain access to that module. And I'm going to plug this back up and unplug the power source from the module. The CAN bus, remember, you need 3 things for a module to work. Power, ground, and CAN bus network. All right. So in other words, 4 wires in some cases. Power, ground, and 2 CAN bus. So I'm going to find a connect on the driver's door module. I'm going to plug this back, unplug that, and see if I get the same thing. Let's get this door panel off, guys. Ooh, righty, guys. Y'all following me? I hope y'all following me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the driver's door module. DDM, right here. Let me bring y'all a little closer, because what we need to do right now is find out where's the power connector. If I had to guess, it's this one right here. You know why I'm guessing that? Because I see a red, black, which stands for power and ground, and I see 2 wires which represent CAN bus. Now, if these 2 wires here match these 2 wires, and look at that, they do. I didn't even have to go to the wiring diagram. Yellow and brown, yellow and brown. So this wire is going straight over here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just what I said earlier. We're gonna unplug this. Let's do it like this. Now I'm gonna plug this back in. How's that? Plug that back in. Now what happens? There you go. My whole bus network down. So what I'm gonna do is unplug it from here. Let me see something. Unplug. Look at that. Oh! So guys, this is pulling. Look, the buck stopped here. Obviously, from here to here is intact. I got the whole star connector connected now. With this unplugged, my bus network is up. The reason this is offline because there's no power source, ground, or CAN bus network going to it. It's not going to it because I got the connector unplugged. Now, I need to check and make sure. Well, it's shorted. Like that red and black, there has to be power and ground. All right, check that, guys. I'm telling y'all to check that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and suspect I got power source. Man, I ain't believing this. Let me plug this back up and see if my bus dies. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Plugged in. My bus go down. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a damn now the bus network wouldn't go down per se just because I don't have power. That's why I'm assuming I got power supply and ground. It's easy enough to check, JT. Just grab a damn test light and see if you got 12 volts and ground. Yeah, but I know that it wouldn't affect this. It wouldn't pull down the bus just because this is shorted out, guys. This is where when my bus, look at my bus go up. This is where I wish I had a spare driver's door module. This is why I don't throw parts away. If I had a known good driver door module, I can simply plug that in and everything will wow. Guys, I'm done. All right, let me write this estimate up. This gonna yeah, I gotta compensate. This is, I'm gonna tell y'all something what I just did. Potential. A lot of shops, including this one, we advocate for charging 3 hours diagnostic time on stuff like this. This is full blown electrical testing. All right, now the way I went by doing it may not be considered electrical testing because I ain't a smart guy. I wouldn't use the word smart. Well, I am kind of smart. I would use the word experience. All right, I'm an experienced guy. Guys, when you're dealing with somebody with over 2 decades, they likely done seen some things that a lot of people hasn't. All right. Yes. Have I seen this before? A long time ago, but it's all theory. It makes sense once you think about it. Why the hell would you see what I'm saying? First thing I did when I pulled this up is looked at my topology and I found LIN-bus number was down. LIN-bus has control over the windows, you know, everything, the door modules. So if one of these modules, if I didn't find that here, let me say it like this: if this wouldn't work, I didn't make it down to these modules. I got to the second one. And remember, these are not in no specific order. So you just start pulling them. And there's another star connector in there too. So if there was one point I had to gain access to all star connectors and just start pulling them until, and still that's not a guarantee you're gonna find the one that's shorting out. You don't even know experience, guys. I can't even explain it. It comes with experience and training in school where the teachers will try to, or the instructors will try to do process of elimination and blah blah this and lead you. They want you to get to your point faster, the quickest way possible. All right, my dead giveaway was LIN-bus being down. I'm gonna go to a module that's on the LIN-bus. All right, I'm talking too much. This video too long. I need a door module, and I don't play with these guys. I need star connectors. I've seen these do crazy things, and I'm sorry. I need 3 hour diag time. All right, this car came from the body shop. It's not even technically it's not even a customer car. Well, it's a customer car, but yeah, from the body shop. So the insurance company that's paying for this ain't gonna have no problem getting me my 3 hours. I need 3 hour diag time plus an hour to replace this. How's that? And you can test me if you want to. Get in my comment section asking why I charge so much. I just explained to you why it costs that much. This could have easily went filed. I could have easily wrote up an estimate for 3 hour diag time, and it took me 10 hours to figure it out. How's that? For you guys that don't think for you guys that think you should only be paid for how long you spent on something or how much time you spent on something. It don't work like that. All right, so it's in a mechanic's best interest to be as good as he can. All right, get as much training as he can so he can cut his diag time down to minimum and still get paid whatever it pays. That 3 hours could have easily took me 10 hours to figure out. It could be Tuesday or Wednesday before I finally figure something out, but I'm only getting 3. Or you can be experienced and take 10, 15, 20 minutes and still get your 3. You do the job, flag your 3 hours, move on to something else. That's how it is in the automotive industry. All right. Yeah. So my bus network is up. All right, guys, I got to go. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.